Live. Oh, how are we all? How are we all? Friday night was interesting. If you haven't seen Friday nights, I would go and watch it because I ended up in a little bit of a tricky situation, but we made it happen anyhow because that's what we do. And tonight I've got a bit of a better situation, which is great because I'm thinking outside the box and making things happen the way they need to happen. So I'm just going to check that I'm live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. Great. So if you're watching, feel free to come and say hello, drop me a message, drop me a like, anything and everything would be really grateful. Um, Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself. But if you're new to the table, if you are new to the 7 p.m. table, that's fine because I've set this up for me. Going through a tricky time, there's a bit of a roller coaster happening, and I need something every single day where I can speak, where I can share, where I can speak out the day, where I can show up and I can continue to be the Jay that I am, the true Jay, the Jay that is becoming, the Jay that is on a journey, and a Jay that is not defined by some of the shit that is happening right now. So, this is my space. This is my table. You are welcome. If you've got any friends that want to come, bring them to the table. There is always going to be room at the table. This table will grow and grow and grow to make sure that it's got room for everybody because you are all welcome. And if at any point you want to share anything, you can. This is really cool. So I've made it so that you can either pop a note in the chat, you can chat away, you can drop me a message, or this is cool. I'm really proud of this. I've put the link up now to the 7 p.m. table website, and in there is an opportunity for you to share anonymously. Yes, there is no email, there is no name. I cannot find out who you are unless you want to put your name in. Sometimes we just need somewhere to speak, to share, to consider, and that space is there for you. So go and have a little look and feel free to share something good, bad, ugly. I'm here for all of it because all of it has got information, all of it has got insight, all of it has got curiosity. There is no right, there is no wrong, there is no this, there is no there is no this, there is no that, there is everything. And we can hold space for all of it. Now, before we get going, whatever day you've had, I just want you to be mindful. Think about what you've done today. Think about where you've been. Think about all the things and the people and all. Blah, 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 blah. Let it all, but let it all just move into your body. Connect your mind, connect your body, connect your head, connect everything. Let those shoulders rest. Wiggle those toes. Take a nice deep breath and just be here at the table. Be present. Let all that go. Let it all be. It's not going anywhere. You've got time for this. You're welcome at this table. You've got time for this table. We're going to be at this table no more than another 25 minutes max. You have got time. And if you are considering you don't have time and you've got things to do, put me in your ear. I've got my earbuds in. Put me in your ear. Go and do the washing up. Go and do the hoovering. Go and tidy the kids' bedroom. They should be tidying it, but you know, I know some of you do it. Go and do whatever you got to be doing, but stick me in your ear. You don't really need to see me. I mean, I know I'm gorgeous, wonderful, insightful, handy, move around a lot, but there's no excuses. Stop making excuses. Um, I want to start this evening with a little bit of a share of a story. Um, and I'm going to give you some insights this evening on how I get through this very interesting life, this very interesting journey that has been bestowed upon me. I'm grateful for all of it. I'm here for all of it. And but I want to let you in on a few little secrets, some things that keep me going, some things that keep me grounded, some things that ensure that I still get up every day and I still have a smile and I can still receive a speeding ticket or two in the post and not let it affect my body, not let it ruin my day. It doesn't need to. Okay. Yes, I did receive two of those. And yes, I will be doing something with them, but they are not taking up space in my head. They're not in my body. It just is. It just is. There's no point it ruining the next moment. There's no point me taking that out on somebody else. It just is, right? That's an example, but we have loads of those. So I'm going to let you in on quite a few little bits that I've got around me here that keep me centered, keep me grounded, remind me that everything passes. And even when things feel extremely dark, extremely hard, that we can get through all these things. But I'm going to let you in because I think it's beneficial. And you've probably got your things, but you probably don't realize that you're leaning on them. So we're going to start with something extremely amazing that I recommend to all of you. Now, I don't know, I'd love for someone to tell me, but I don't know, when I share this, do you see it so you can see it, or do you see it backwards? I don't know. But this book is called Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson. Look how small it is. You probably read it in 2 hours straight. It's really even the text in it's quite big. It's an absolutely incredible book, but there's nothing to it, right? It's one of those books that there's not a lot to it, but there's everything to it. And go online, borrow it from somebody, read about it, go online and look it up. It's incredible. I'm just trying to see when it doesn't actually say when it was written, which is a shame. But this book is incredible. Adults of any age, children, it is absolutely powerful. And it's one of those books that I would recommend you get it and you just pick it up every now and then and you reread it and you remind yourself of the power of it. Now, I'm going to give you a little insight as to why it's so powerful. And I wonder which character you are right now. So there's two mice, Sniff and Scurry, and there's two little people called Hem and Haw, and they're basically in a maze. And the maze represents your life, and it represents lots of things: success, money, security, status, opportunity, all these things. Life is good. They settle in, they get all comfy. There's a massive mound of cheese in section C of the maze, right? And every day they go and they eat their cheese and they come away, and they go and they eat their cheese and they come away, and they go and they eat their cheese and they come away. You can see where we're going, right? There's a habit forming. And all of a sudden, one day, out of nowhere, the cheese is gone. Poof, disappears. Immediately, without overthinking, without complaining, without blaming, without any of those things, Sniff and Scurry, bang, off they go. Where do we go? It's got to be here somewhere. We're going to go and find it. Like, let's take some action. Let's actually do something. Let's be productive. Let's set an intention to go and find this cheese. Hem, one of the little people, gets really angry. It's really unfair. He blames someone else. He refuses to move, and he waits for the old cheese to come back. You kind of know where this is going, right? And Haw struggles, gets really scared, feels the fear, and then starts to realize, if I don't change, I'm going to die here. So he leaves his comfort zone and he starts searching for the new cheese. Hem doesn't. Hem stays there. But guess what? Haw, Sniff and Scurry all find the cheese. You'll have to read the book to find out what ends up happening with Haw. But I probably don't need to tell you too much around what this story means, okay? But I still recommend, I've given you a little insight, but read it, take it in, take some ownership and some responsibility of the insights it will give you in areas in your life that really you need to step up. You need to take responsibility. You need to take some ownership. You need to look in the mirror. You need to remind yourself that you are the common denominator in every situation, in business, in relationship, with your kids, whether you're out on the road driving your car, everywhere. You are responsible for you and everything that happens that you're linked to. Now, that's a big thing, right? What do you mean, Jay? I'm responsible for everything. Well, he's a dick and she did that. Yes, but you still have responsibility to manage it, talk about it, leave it, cut it off, close it, do something about it. I have been through some serious stuff in my life. And I can say this with conviction. Okay. There is stuff that has happened in my past that many people would still be dragging around, would get up every day and put a bag of all their rocks and still be carrying around all the shit that's happened to them. If that's what you want to do, go for it. I'm I'm not here to say don't do that. But come on, it's heavy, it's exhausting, it's tiring, it's low, it's negative, it's absolutely draining. What if you decided not to pick up that bag tomorrow? Just leave it by the side of your bed. Don't worry about it. Just leave it there. It'll be there when you come back. Recognize that what happened has happened and it couldn't have happened any other way because it didn't. It's gone. It's past. But you are of the now. You are of the present and you are of the future. You get to make up the rules. So reading things like this, taking note, taking responsibility, taking some ownership, and recognizing that you are in control always and you have freedom always. It's a powerful step. It's a big ask. It's taken me a long time, but it's taken me a long time, but it doesn't have to take everyone else a long time. It's a powerful, powerful thing. Okay. And I'm no unicorn. I really am not a unicorn. I'm not magical. Like, I'm just a woman. I'm in a meat suit. I've got blood. I've got fat. I've got water. I've got all the things that every other human's got. There is nothing special about me apart from the fact that I will not settle and I will not be a victim ever. So just going to give you a little insight. What keeps me going? There's so much going on in my life right now. I'm not talking about it because I don't want to say it. I don't want to repeat it. I don't want to feel it. I just don't want it. But I'm moving through it. I'm getting through it and I will continue to get through it. Setting up the 7 p.m. table is my way of checking in and making sure that I'm taking ownership, that speaking and sharing and showing up, irrelevant of what's happening, keeps me going. It keeps me focused. I've started something today that I do not want to be doing. I'm not going any further than that because I don't, even then, I can feel it coming in, its weight. But to get me through these next 28 days, I'm getting up at 5 o'clock every morning. I am going to the gym. I'm working out. I'm taking my breakfast. I'm having my coffee. I'm getting showered. I'm doing my hair. I'm doing my makeup. I'm going to do what I need to do, knowing that I started the day putting me first. Self-love, looking after my body, looking after my mind, and taking control of what I can take control of. I do what I need to do in the day, and then I come home and I do what I need to do then. I come live, I spend time with my son, I spend time with the people that I need to spend time with and want to. And then tonight is the first night I pick up my book again and I continue writing my book. 28 days from now, I'm going to be a different woman, completely different woman, irrelevant of what's happening in the middle of the day. Yeah, and you can do that too. Honestly, I'm not, okay, I am a bit special, but by choice, I'm a bit special. And so are you. Everything I have done and everything I've got inside of me, you can do too. So here's a little run through of some of the things that keep me happy, keep me sane, keep me reminding myself that I've got this and I can do hard things. I don't know, again, if you see this back to front. I hope you can see it normally because that'd be really annoying if you can't. But this is really powerful for me. And I have it when I get ready in the morning and it says, I am enough. And it is a woman and it is beautiful. And it was given to me by somebody very special a long time ago. And she wrote a little note on the back, Jay, an incredible woman, my Shiru, I think she meant Shira, but Shiru, every day, and a big heart, big love. Just a little reminder. A card that somebody gave me recently on a retreat that I was at. It says, raise your vibration is a mantra that calls me to light up. Nobody makes me shrink, not even me. Very special guy gave me this a while back. And again, it's really simple, but I keep it so I can see it. It says, wake up, be kind, be brave, be awesome, be you, repeat. They're such simple. It's noise, it's words, it's letters, it's simplicity, but it's so powerful. It means so much. I'm not going to read this one because this is special, but there's a message in here from somebody that just really shows me that she sees me and she went out of her way to actually write me, send me this in the post, write this card to me. Oh, it was so powerful when I got it. It was so powerful. What else have I got? Oh, this. Look at this. That's me with my dad. And it just reminds me that once upon a time I came into this world, this little wee baby that needed to be looked after, needed to be loved, needed to be fed, needed to be kept warm. And she's precious and she's vulnerable and she's soft. She's still inside me. Oh, I'm going to get all emotional, but I'm not. Although I could if I wanted to. This, I've had this a long time. I've had this since my daughter was tiny. My daughter is now 28. And this reminds me of Steph. Don't ask me why. It just does. It just reminds me of how precious she is. I've also got a picture of Harry, but I don't know where that's gone. Anyway, I've got a picture of Harry, and this picture and the other one sit on my mirror, and I see them every day. Very precious. Now, here's some really cool things that I would also recommend. So remember I said to you about Who Moved My Cheese? These are really cool too. So these are metallic mirror pens or glass pens. Okay, they are awesome. So all of us have a mirror. Little mirror, a big mirror. We've all got mirrors. I've got a massive mirror in my bedroom. And I use these to plan out things out of my head. So I have a bit of a crazy mind. I'm very neurospicy. There's a lot going on in there. There's a lot of goodness. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of signal. There's all these things. And sometimes they just need to come out. So if any of that resonates with you, either grab a pad and a pen and some colouring pens and just draw and just be and just create and just get it all out your head. Words, pictures, squiggles, doodles, or these are on Amazon. Get some of these and just draw in the mirror. Write a message to yourself. Get some stuff out your head. Let it be. And it washes off really easy, really quickly, really easy. It's really cool. And it's playful. It takes you back to being creative and childlike. So those are some of the things that when I'm going through a bit of a tough time, those are things that nobody can take away from me, that are with me all of the time and remind me either who I am or who I'm becoming, and just give me a little nudge in the right direction. I think we all need that. I certainly do. I know that I need these foundations to be solid and secure. And I also know that I cannot and will not solely rely on getting that from somebody else. Now, that's not to say that I don't trust other people. I don't welcome friends in. I don't have people in my life that I care about and that I, supportive. But I'm not responsible to keep them in my life for the rest of my life, and nor are they. And they may not stay in my life for the rest of my life. And I don't want to be. I don't want to be reliant on them. I want to trust in myself, and I want to make sure that I've got key things around me that no matter what curveball comes my way, I've still got these things. Just like my tattoo. So it's funny, when I went to have my tattoo done, the guy actually put it on the other way. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Well, it goes the other way." I said, "No, it goes the way that I see it. This is not for anyone else. This is for me." And this for me represents a warrior woman. It represents my bow and arrow, which are um, they're my tools. They're my not my tools. They're my weapons to keep me safe. And if I'm going to go into a really challenging situation, this actually turns into a crossbow. But bow and arrow normally does it. It makes me feel safe, keeps me calm, and I know that I'm protected. These bits here are Morse code, and I know what they mean. And then these three little dots, if you can see them there, three little dots. That's my younger self, that's my present self, and that's my future self. And those three people I can rely on. And those three people often are the ones that my younger self, I sometimes need to remind her that she's safe and that she's loved. My future self often needs to remind me that I'm safe and I'm loved. And then my present self holds them both together, and we all remind each other that we are where we are, we can do hard things, and that we're all safe and we're all loved. And those things are important to me. And this morning, I started something new because often when we have tools in our toolkit, if you've got a toolkit, there'll be tools in there that you've forgotten about. There'll be tools in there that once upon a time were brand new, they were shiny, you absolutely love them, you use them all the time. And then you got a new tool, and the old tool became an old tool. And sometimes we've got tools in our toolkit that we've forgotten about, or sometimes there are tools in our toolkit that we don't need anymore because they served a purpose. And so I've got two new tools that I created that I'm going to be using every single day. One of them you'll see on my social media tomorrow is my new power move. And I've taken this from Ted Lasso. There is an awesome woman in Ted Lasso called Rebecca. If you know what I'm talking about, Ted Lasso is absolutely incredible. The script writing, the language, the bonds, the connections and relationships in Ted Lasso are absolutely phenomenal. But there's one woman that is by far ahead of everyone else for me. And she has this amazing power move that she does. And so I've adopted a similar thing. I did it this morning and it made me feel brilliant. So I'll be sharing that on my social media. Watch out for it. Because why not? You know, and some people will say, well, why would you share it on social media? Because I can and I want to. It holds me accountable. And if just one more person watches that and thinks, I'm going to do that, and it makes them feel good, it's worth it. If not, who cares? It's done what it needed to do for me. And you know what the key thing here, let's get back to some of the other learnings here. If you're watching somebody on social media and they irritate you, trigger you, make you feel low, make you feel sad, make you feel judged, first things first, consider why that is and consider what's going on inside of you. Remember, take responsibility. If there's nothing and they're just mood hoovers or radiator drainers or alien spawn negative people, because trust me, there's plenty of those out there, unfollow them. Don't watch them. Don't listen to them. You don't have to. You have choice. Same here. Like if people want to unfollow me, crack on. If you're here watching this, I love you for that. And stay as long as you want to stay. And go when you're ready to go. The door's not locked. Go whenever you like. And you can come back whenever you want as well. So the second one that I've got is something that I've been playing with that I think is quite powerful. And often I think about it when I'm moving through stuff. You know what? Sometimes, this is crazy, but I like doing crazy stuff. I like doing new things. I like testing myself. I like being playful and curious. I like being me. And so I was thinking, you know, sometimes we need to draw a line. We literally just need to draw a line on things and get past it. Draw that line and move on. I thought, what if I could every single day create something where I could just draw a line and move on? So I thought of my hand. I thought I could draw a line, couldn't I? Just say to myself, wherever I am, I could just draw a line and just be done. Just draw that line and just use that as an intention. Draw that line, it's gone. I could consider a line on the floor right in front of me, and I could just step over it and leave it behind me and walk forward. That's my choice. It's intention, it's visualization, it's a calming thing to do. If you've never tried it and you think it's stupid, trust me, give it a go and see what happens, because no one need know about it. You could be literally saying to yourself every morning when you get up, I've got some stuff playing on in my head. I'm not going to pick up my bag of rocks. That can stay there. And do you know what? Maybe today I'm going to draw a line on everything, or one thing, or many things. I'm going to draw a line on the floor, on your hand, wherever you need to draw a line, and just step over it. Just move past it. Just draw a line and get over it. And you know, this is the, this looks funny, doesn't it? It's the brightest lipstick I had to do my line. And I had a consideration. I could draw my line like this, but you know what? I like moving towards things, not away from. I like to move towards. And often we spend a lot of our life moving away from things. When we move away from them, it's like a bungee cord. You'll get dragged back. If you move towards something, you are focusing toward, you are creating the future. You are not running away from the past. You are not dragging the past with you. And so this is a consideration for me, that this is me moving forward. Now, if I were to lay it down, it would be me drawing my line and I'm moving forward. That's my line because I can. I've done it in red just so you can see it. I'm not going to do that every day. I'm just going to use my finger and I'm going to make a conscious effort every day to do my power move and then to draw a line on whatever has happened and just get over it. Just let it be. Just let it settle. Let it move out of my body. Let it carry on and just go. Because these thoughts in your head, these feelings in your body, you're holding on to them. You're choosing to hold on to them. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes we need to learn the lessons and we need to be considerate and we need to be curious and we need to wonder why we are learning these lessons. But if you leave them too long, they start to take root. They start to bed in. You start to convince yourself that that's the way you are. And your body starts to create ways to remind yourself of those feelings, whether it's anxiety, whether it's nervousness, whether it's worry of some form, whether it's a tingle in your belly that feels uncomfortable. You get to choose to let your body rest, let your nervous system settle, and come to yourself, listen to your whispers, and move forward in your life as you choose to move forward. Remind yourself who you are, remind yourself of all the things that you've done before now, and you will continue to do those things. You will continue to move through things because you can, because you're powerful, because you are awesome, because you're a human being on this one life that we have. You may have other thoughts around that. As far as I'm concerned, all I know to be true is this one life. If my soul comes back again, great. But I'm not in control of that. I'm in control of this. So, yeah. Oh, this has already made me feel better. I've had such a day and already I feel so much better. So if you're here with me, thank you. I hope you feel better. I hope whatever I've shared has, I don't know, given you some comfort. It's maybe given you a little reminder. Maybe you feel seen and heard. I really hope you do. And the other little thing I'm going to share with you, I'm going to pull a card. Feel like pulling a card. Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors. I just love them. I don't attach to anything or everything. I just am curious. And it gives me an intention. It gives me some peace. So be it. That's my choice, as it is yours. Whatever preconceived ideas you've got around oracle cards, as far as I'm concerned, I play with them, I pick one, and I take the love and the goodness from it. Oh, if you were here when I last did this last week, oh, this is so powerful. I picked a card last week. I picked the broken arrow. And out of all of these cards, like there's a lot of cards, I've just picked the arrow. Oh, this is so cool. And this arrow represents, look at that. Can you see that? It's gorgeous. The artwork is just stunning. Surround yourself with protective energy. Oh, I love that I picked the arrow, especially after last week when I picked the arrow, the broken arrow. And the little message here, surround yourself with positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Call on your angels, guides, and ancestors to bring you protection. Oh, I love that. Ah, arrows have long been revered as a symbol of protection, as many native people use them in their bow and arrow as part of a weapon defense. What was I saying? When an arrow appears in meditation or dreams or an oracle reading, it's a sign you need to protect yourself and what is important to you because not everyone has the same intentions as you do. This doesn't mean that people are intentionally wanting to hurt you, but they could be careless in their choices and actions, and this could affect you. There are energies around you that could lower your vibration, and it's important you become aware of them and aren't brought down by them. Now that is powerful. Oh, it's so awesomely powerful. Now, let's go back to Hem and Haw in the little story I was telling you about earlier. Okay, Hem gets angry, it's unfair, he refuses to move, he blames other people. I could have read that and started to panic. I've drawn the arrow. There are people wanting to get me. There are people wanting to harm me. There's people wanting to affect me, and I'm not safe. That's not what that is. That's a reminder to me to make sure that I surround myself with good people and protective energies and the things that keep me grounded and safe, which is what I've just shared with you tonight, that's why I'm so excited that I've just drawn that. Oh, it's so awesome. Ah, well, I don't know about you, but I feel better. So I will see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at the table. You're welcome here always, whether you watch at 7 p.m. or you watch at a different time, you're welcome here. You're awesome. You can do hard things. So whatever those things are right now that you're not doing, you know what they are. Maybe just take one little step towards it. Or if you're a J like me, take the biggest, boldest step that you could take and just watch what happens. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself, and all will be well. Whatever happens, you'll learn a beautiful lesson and you'll learn how awesome you are. So, till tomorrow night, I'll see you at the 7 p.m. table. Thank you for joining me. You are loved,